Okay, so you have, at this point, hopefully created a teacher account and assigned or added your students to your teacher account, and then the students have been able to log in. So in your teacher dashboard, you actually have access to their progress, so you can monitor how well they're doing or if somebody is stuck. If you go to Sign In on the code.org page and log in with your teacher account information, whatever it is you originally created your account with, and click on Student Accounts and Progress. You can click on the class. We'll go back to, I think it was third grade class with Jennifer. There we go. So under this tab that says View Progress, you can see that James Franco is in Stage 3 on activity number 4 in Course 1. You can see that Jennifer Lawrence is ahead of him in Stage 4, the maze stage with the Angry Birds, and she's on activity 2. The green indicates that they completed it perfectly. There are some activities where you can complete it, but you may have some unnecessary steps in there, so it's a little bit less efficient. And those, if they complete it less efficiently, it will be marked in this light green color. You can also view stats for your class. So if you need a motivator for them, or if you want to be able to report on their progress to somebody else, like tell a parent how well they're doing, or maybe even include that information in an ARD. Hey, by the way, they did such and such in Hour of Code, and they're doing really well, and this is how many lines of code they were able to complete independently. That might be valuable information because it is a problem-solving skill. So here's where you can get some of that data as well. Before we close this video, this one isn't going to be as long as the others, I did want to show you that if you go back to your teacher homepage, you have access to all of the courses if you click on your course progress. So you can go in and you can see I was messing around with Anna and Elsa in here in the Frozen one, and I created a beautiful snowflake. But down here you can click on any of these and experiment with them and explore them and see if any of them would be good fits for your classroom. These activities don't have to be done in a computer lab. They can be done on your active board. They can be done as warm-ups. They can be done in tutorials. So there's so many possibilities, and it's, I think, amazing that this is all free for us. So I highly recommend that you take advantage of it. I will show you, because I did mention Anna and Elsa, and I know that's really popular, kind of what it's requiring kiddos to do. We're not going to watch the video, though. Okay, so it's a drawing program that they're creating for the Frozen activity. And they want us to start by drawing a line, so we would move forward 100 pixels. And so you may have to have a conversation about what pixels are. And click Run. And we're awesome. We figured that out. And the next one, they have you draw a line, but then you're also turning and drawing a second line. So we end up having to bring in some angle measurements, which is amazing, unless you haven't talked about that with your kiddos. I mean, I can't remember where angles are introduced. We used to actually teach them in 6th grade when I taught 6th grade math. So I know that's changed, but it may be a little bit tricky. But then, if you've got gifted kids who are like totally into this, then by all means, let them go and figure it out. I bet they could figure out what 90 degrees actually means just by playing around, even if they don't already know the terms before they started. So for this one, we would move forward. We'd need to turn right, because if you imagine she's walking forward and then she's facing this direction, she's going to have to turn right. And then she's going to have to move forward another 100 pixels. Okay, so the first ones are not super complicated. I'm going to show you a random one. I haven't even looked at it later in this activity. Here they've got loops with coding. Now, of course, all of these activities are building up to these more complicated concepts, but they have loops involved. They have a single degree movements and single pixels. They've got color variables that you can include. So it does get significantly more complicated, which is why I don't recommend it being the first place you start. You didn't want kids to get frustrated before they get the hang of it. But that doesn't mean I don't think that anybody should do it. I think it's awesome. And I think maybe after they've done a few of the initial courses, we can introduce them to this other activity that's available, and they can run with it, because I'm sure some of them would be amazing at this the artistic aspect of programming. So okay, so that's all for this video. I hope these were informative for you. I know they were long because I talked too much, and I sniffled a lot through them. But if you have any questions, you know where to reach me, and I will be at Strickland next week for sure. And Freeman, if y'all contact me and let me know a specific time you want me there, I'm more than happy to make things work so that I can be there. Okay, so good luck, and I'm so excited that y'all are participating, and have an awesome weekend. Bye.